What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are all having a good day. It is time for the honey lawsuit. So, this has been a situation that's been in the making for a long time. Megalag first uploaded his first honey video. What is it? December 1st, 2024. So we're coming up on a year and a half now. How are you guys doing? What's up, TK? What's up, Cat Lover? What's up, Hayden? How are you guys doing? What up, Alco? All right. So, some of you guys might not know about this situation, but for some of you, other of you guys, I might be reigniting an old memory, right? So, let's go ahead and wait for some people to get here first, and then I want to get a little head count of like who actually knows about the situation and what's going on. Because this was a huge deal, like I said, like a year and a half ago, but I think a lot of people actually forgot that this was happening. So we'll wait a minute or two for some people to get in here. Hope you guys are all doing good. What's up, Jack? What's up, Sowenkin? How you doing? What's up, Mystic Dragon? How are you? All right. Yep, Markiplier did talk about this one time. All right. So, all right, before we start the stream, let me thank the sponsor for the stream, Honey. Imagine. That would be hilarious. All right. So, what do you call it? Honey is a browser extension that was exposed by a YouTuber named Megalag. Megalag is like an investigative YouTuber. He's done a lot of videos talking about like investigations into certain companies or organizations or whatever. And he did an investigation into Honey, which is a browser coupon affiliation thingy that was created by PayPal. And he made a video about it and it went viral, almost 20 million views. And basically the main points that he was making in the video is that this coupon app is a scam, right? It poaches affiliate links away from the YouTubers and Twitch streamers that they work with. It does illegal data tracking. There's a lot of shady stuff about PayPal, right? Now, when this whole thing was going on, a bunch of YouTubers started getting together and doing lawsuits against Honey, right? And Ryan Hudson, who is the co-founder of Honey, was talking about the fact that like the video is a lie and that he tried to like debunk a bunch of things. And then he made a little cheeky little tweet here where he was basically saying like, oh, the case has been dismissed, kind of like trying to stick it to Megalag and everybody who was criticizing Honey, like, we dismissed the case, so you guys are stupid, you know, like, take that, fools. Well, it looks like it didn't really age very well because Megalag just tweeted, I believe it was earlier this morning, and he said, update, case not dismissed. The court denies PayPal's motion to dismiss. The lawsuit is moving forward. Any comment, Ryan? You've been uncharacteristically quiet since my last videos dropped. What gives? So, Megalag didn't just make the initial video on Honey. We also made 2 follow-up videos where he was doing some more investigations, found out that they were doing crazy tracking of information. And, you know, PayPal is just a very shady company. So he was just talking about the fact that Honey has done a lot of bad stuff. And so Ryan is now, you know, radio silence. He hasn't said anything about this since his new videos have dropped. And Megalag actually just showed some court documents about the fact that this lawsuit will, in fact, be proceeding. So today I just wanted to go over some of it. So let's just get a head count here now that we got some more people in here. Type a 1 if you know about this whole Honey situation. Type a 2 if you're hearing about it for the first time. 1 if you know about it. 2 if you're hearing about it for the first time. I was going to get Honey before you watch the video. Yeah, he definitely turned a lot of people away from the whole Honey thing. Okay, so it looks like we have a lot more people here that know about the whole situation as opposed to don't know. So we're going to be looking at some of the court documents that Megalag showed us today. And also, I wanted to play the beginning of Megalag's part 2 video for you guys, which, by the way, you guys should definitely check out his channel. The videos are very, very well done. And I'm omitting a lot of details of stuff that he exposed about PayPal. So if you guys are interested in that, go definitely check it out. But I wanted to show you guys the beginning of the video because he also talks about the fact that he himself is now in trouble for making these videos. So let's give it a watch.
PayPal does not want you seeing this video. A few hours ago, PayPal's lawyer sent me a cease and desist letter and requested Patreon take down my video under a copyright infringement claim. I consider this a direct attack against my fundamental rights as an independent journalist. PayPal has specifically taken issue with the fact that an anonymous source discovered Honey had left their source code exposed within their iOS app, which, if you know where to look, is publicly accessible. This anonymous source found the code and sent it to me. I reviewed the code for security research purposes, which is a protected act, and I only published relevant sections of the code that provide important context to the story, which I consider within the realm of public interest. Nevertheless, I have removed sections of the video containing said code, not because I believe PayPal are correct, but because I know they will have YouTube take this video down. It was only
So not only did PayPal know about Megalag's videos, they've obviously seen them, but they're also trying to create some excuses to remove those videos as well. Not because, you know, they truly believe that Megalag infringed on their privacy or rights or whatever. It's because they know that Megalag is making these videos that is painting PayPal in a very bad light, and rightfully so. Obviously, he's doing it with all the evidence that he has been able to find. So it's not like he's just slandering them or whatever. He is making very good points and showing evidence for each point that he makes. So PayPal doesn't like that very much, and they're trying to get his videos taken down. And that's why this whole court proceeding thing is very, very interesting. So I can see that a lot of people have like forgotten about this whole situation. But I want to do this live stream today because I feel like it's very important that we as the internet don't just forget about terrible companies and stuff. We got to hold them accountable. You know what I mean?
only a small segment of the video, therefore I have made this decision quickly, under duress, and to proceed with this publication as quickly as possible. If PayPal thought this would stop me, they were sorely mistaken. Enjoy the video.
I don't trust.
So then he goes into the fact that, you know, all the bad stuff that Honey has done, all the small businesses that they've exploited, and he was even playing clips from Markiplier in 2019 saying that he doesn't trust Honey. So Markiplier did call that. But yeah, so in terms of the tweet today, he has some court documents over here. Wanted to go over that, and I'll see what you guys think. Full disclaimer, nice stonewall against PayPal retaliating by hurting the video's successfulness. Yeah. What's up, Sarah? Yeah, so here's some of the court documents. So I just wanted to go over this today. So a lot of it is basically saying that, you know, the fact that they denied PayPal's motion to dismiss. Now, before I go over this, it should already be obvious. I'm not the most intelligent man in the world. Definitely don't know much about the legal system. So there might be some legal jargon in here that I'm not able to, you know, dissect properly. So if anyone in the chat is smarter than me, which is most likely all of you, feel free to chime in and correct me if I say something wrong. But yeah, so PayPal was trying to get this lawsuit dismissed by saying that they didn't have enough information or whatever. And so the court previously granted PayPal's motion to dismiss the first amended complaint with leave to amend because plaintiffs, which are the people suing, failed to plausibly allege that they suffered a concrete injury traceable to PayPal's wrongful conduct and accordingly lacked Article 3 standing. The court heard oral argument on PayPal's motion to dismiss on June 4th, 2026. For the following reasons, the court denies PayPal's motion to dismiss the SAC. So we're at a standstill here with PayPal, where it does look like hopefully in this lawsuit they will be getting the justice that they deserve for doing all the crappy stuff they've been doing. Tired but good? I'm good, Sarah. Thank you for asking. I don't know anything about the legal system. Me neither. So I guess we'll find stuff out together. So this case involves the affiliate marketing industry and advertising model in which journalists, bloggers, podcasters, YouTubers, and other online content creators and social media influencers use their websites or online platforms to promote goods and services sold by e-commerce merchants to their audiences in exchange for a fee anytime their marketing efforts result in a sale. So just to remind you guys, let me show you guys how many different YouTubers that they were working with. Honey had a monopoly over the online space for a while. I mean, they were working with pretty much every big content creator you can think of. So let me just show you guys a few examples.
By now, you've probably heard about Honey. You know, the browser extension.
1 second here.
Is a free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money, basically.
It's literally free
Never
money.
trust any YouTube sponsor. I totally disagree with that. That is, let's not start saying that. YouTubers need sponsorships to pay their bills sometimes. Not these gigantic YouTubers, but yeah, that's not a good blanket statement.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot to start a Twitch stream. All right, Twitch stream is up now.
There is no catch.
Join Honey. Join Honey.
Join Honey.
Honey.
Yeah, I agree with some, but yeah, don't say all the sponsorships are bad.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your
Be suspicious
favorite.
when free is involved. Now that I agree with, definitely. If somebody is trying to advertise you something where you get some sort of money or anything really for free, that's when you should have your eyebrows raised. Like, I don't know about that one, right? But yeah, as you guys can see, they're working with hundreds of big YouTubers. We're talking about the combined subscribers. They probably have over 1 billion subscribers combined. I mean, they were working with so many different YouTubers, including the biggest YouTubers in the world. I know Mr. Beast was promoting Honey like crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah. So anyway, so that's what they're referring to in the legal document. So affiliate marketers enter contract with merchants, third-party affiliate networks. So they facilitate contracts between merchants and affiliate marketers and to distribute affiliate commissions. So essentially what was happening and what MegaLag proved is that Honey was stealing those affiliate commissions away from the YouTubers that they were working with. So up to 40% of the sales price. So the basic structure of the affiliate marketing ecosystem is straightforward and generally proceeds in 5 steps. So first, an affiliate marketer, often acting through an affiliate network, partners with the merchant to promote the merchant's good and services to consumers. So in this case, the what's it called? The affiliate marketer would be the YouTubers, obviously, right? And so the affiliate marketer generates an associated affiliate link, and that link is specific to them, right? So, you know, Mr. Beast will have his own affiliate link that you can use to go over to Honey and get some type of discount or whatever, or to use Honey, and a hyperlink that directs the consumer to the merchant's website where the consumer can purchase the merchant's goods and services that the affiliate marketer is promoting. The affiliate link contains a unique identifier known as an affiliate ID that is used to track referrals and assign commissions. And so what MegaLag proved in his video is Honey was going ahead and changing those affiliate links at the last second to like poach the sale away. I'm probably recounting this wrong, but I'll play the part of the video where he goes ahead and explains it. So
Money online.
somewhere over here. Yeah, right over here. So go ahead and take a look at this.
Happening behind the scenes. You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL there's a tracking tag labeled Short Circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels, and this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way,
What's up,
if we
SMG?
only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV, and the salesman who
Let me know if
helped
the
you
volume is good,
gives
by the
you
way,
a
guys.
referral
Not too
card
loud,
or
not too
a
quiet.
receipt with their name on it. So when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to. You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie
Thank you, Wise.
after we clicked apply discounts. You see that? Honey came in, removed Linus's affiliate cookie, and replaced it with their own, claiming
So that's what Honey was doing. So they were poaching the affiliate commission away from the YouTubers that they were working with. So I mean, they were scamming the YouTubers, and in a way, they were scamming the people using Honey as well in a bunch of different ways too, tracking their information, what's called cannibalizing small businesses, things like that, right? So that's what they were doing with the affiliate ID, right? And so the affiliate marketer promotes the merchant's products to the affiliate marketer's audience. Fourth, when the consumer views the affiliate marketer's content, the consumer is presented with the opportunity to click on the affiliate link to go to the promoted goods and services on the merchant's website, i.e. Honey, right? Fifth, when the consumer clicks on the affiliate marketer's affiliate link, a tracking code or cookie containing the affiliate market's affiliate ID is stored on the consumer's web browser and logs the consumer's purchasing activity. If the consumer purchases the merchant's goods or services, that the affiliate marketer may earn an affiliate commission. Because these transactions generally take place online, participants in the affiliate marketing ecosystem use certain digital mechanisms to assign commissions, and that is how they were going ahead and that's so funny, these UTTP guys. But what's it called? That is how they were going ahead and sniping affiliate commissions away from these content creators, right? And so that resulted in Honey going ahead. Yeah, they are. Ignore them. They just want attention. But that is how they were going ahead and getting those affiliate commissions away from the YouTubers themselves. And obviously the YouTubers themselves were upset by that because they were essentially getting scammed by the people that they were working with, by Honey. And that resulted in a bunch of YouTubers trying to file a lawsuit against Honey. And so that this is now the lawsuit is proceeding, right? So in terms of the whole honey thing, who here stop doxing Deep's name? Oh, I know it. And you don't see people with that shit. Yeah, it's so funny that they think that that's my name. Anyways, let's take another head count right now. Type a 1 if you've used honey before. Type a 2 if you've never used honey. So type a 1 if you've used honey. Type a 2 if you've never used honey. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I thought more of you guys have used honey before. So it looks like Hayden is the only one to see. Okay, 1 minute YTP used honey as well. Yeah, tons of people were using it back in the day, right? I mean, it was a very, you could argue that it was one of the most used browser extensions of all time. I mean, they had millions of users until Megalag's video came out. I think they still have millions of users, but Megalag's video definitely put a spanner in the works for them. But yeah, so that's essentially what was happening. And so where were we? So yeah, so we were right over here, and there's so merchant's website also creates a cookie containing the affiliate ID. Wow, my voice just turned old all of a sudden. I told you guys I'm 93. What's called? Which remains stored on the consumer's web browser until the cookie expires or is replaced by a subsequent affiliate ID. The affiliate ID is, quote, read by the merchant at checkout and used to attribute sales and assign commissions. There are several attribution methods used in the affiliate marketing industry, with the primary goal being for merchants to fairly credit the affiliate marketer that referred the consumer who made the purchase and pay the affiliate marketer affiliate commissions as earned. Yeah, they didn't credit anybody. They took all the money for themselves, right? What's up, Ink? Probably because Argentina was never promoted. Yeah, I don't know what countries had a bunch of people using it, but I know for sure the United States had a bunch of people using honey. I did, however, use Pi Adblock, and it's just as bad. Yeah, I've made a video on Pi Adblock before, where I went over all of their controversies and stuff. So right over here, Pi Adblocker. They are very shady as well. They were made by the same people who developed honey, I believe. So yeah, pretty shady stuff. So an important feature of the last click attribution system is that it's all or nothing. Hi Brian, how you doing? Is that a search feature for a certain channel? Yeah, actually, you know what? It's funny you say that. Let's see if that whole search thing is still happening. I think they patched that. Remember how it was popping up like FIFA games and stuff? Who played today? Yeah, Portugal played today, right? Yeah, I guess they patched that. Maybe they saw the video. Who knows? Okay, so the most used attribution method is last click attribution, which assigns affiliate commissions based on the most recently stored affiliate ID. An important feature of the last click attribution system is that it's all or nothing. If multiple affiliate marketers advertise the same product to a consumer, only the last selected affiliate link is credited for a resulting sale. So that's a very important detail there. If I was about to install that extension, I will immediately uninstall it and remove it from my browser. Yeah, definitely. Plaintiffs are affiliate marketers who have entered contracts. So pursuant of the contracts, plaintiffs are entitled to affiliate commissions when plaintiffs direct consumers to merchants' websites and consumers purchase goods and services on a merchant website. So that was what the working relationship was supposed to be, but that was violated by Honey. Under plaintiffs' contracts, which are generally representative of what conduct does and does not qualify for affiliate commissions, if consumers are directed to merchants by plaintiffs' affiliate links and make a purchase, plaintiffs will be paid an affiliate commission as long as there has not been an intervening referral to the merchant by another affiliate marketer. So in addition to setting forth conditions, these contracts also set forth prohibitions. These prohibitions may include a stand-down protocol, which prohibits browser extensions from popping up or otherwise seeking engagement that results in an overriding of existing affiliate IDs when an affiliate marketer's affiliate ID was already present, indicating the affiliate marketer had created the referral and thus driven the sale. So sounds like a lot of like legal jargon for the most part, but the point is that Honey is going ahead and stealing away the affiliate commissions, right? So they start talking about how Honey was purchased by PayPal for $4 billion, free web browser extension. And that was another piece of marketing that a lot of you guys are pointing out in the chat. that made this whole thing very, very suspicious, right? Because it was advertised by all these YouTubers and stuff. What they were saying is, hey, look, this is a free web browser extension that gives you coupons on pretty much any online purchase you make. Isn't that great? Everybody go install this. This is free. It's literally free money. You get discounts on anything you buy. Doesn't that just sound suspicious? You know, doesn't that just sound wrong? And that's what Markiplier picked up on when he made that video talking about Honey, right? I mean, it's a pretty infamous clip. You guys have probably already seen it before, but Markiplier was talking about Honey, and he was basically saying that he doesn't know, right? He was just like, I don't know, it just seems weird. So let's go ahead and watch this clip of him talking about it.
Can I pause real quick? I have a natural distrust of Honey. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but I naturally distrust Honey. And I don't... Okay, all right, guys. All right, we're going to stop. Everyone listen. I don't know what it is, but my gut tells me that nothing in life is free. So where's all these savings coming from? And like the money that people get from Honey, I don't trust it. They push so much advertising. They push so much advertising on YouTube. They do brand deals with other YouTubers. I think they've even offered me, and I said no, because I just don't trust Honey. I have a feeling there's gonna, in like a couple years, there's gonna be the great Honey conspiracy of like 2022. And I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's fine. And like, I got no problem with like the concept of an app that like clips coupon codes for you. That's great. That sounds great on its surface. But there's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it. But why do they spend millions on advertising? And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from?
I mean, you know, despite him being very animated, he's making the correct point, right? Because when you think about it, right? Honey was paying all these different YouTubers, and obviously when an advertiser is paying you to advertise the product, they're gonna pay more even based on how big of a YouTuber you are. Bro, they were working with friggin' Mr. Beast, Linus Tech Tips, Mr. Who's the Boss, Penguin Zero, all these different huge content creators that have millions, and in Mr. Beast's case, hundreds of millions of subscribers. They must have paid them bank to go ahead and advertise their service, right? So once again, as Markiplier is pointing out, where the hell are they getting all that money from? It just doesn't make sense. And now it does now in hindsight. But at the time, you know, I'm speaking as if I was Markiplier at the time, it just wouldn't make sense from that perspective on how exactly they're able to get that much money for advertising. So he was right on the money on it. I mean, he was so, it aged like fine wine. I mean,
where is Honey getting the money? Where's Honey getting all their money from? They should be losing money. In the grand scheme of everything being compared across the internet, shouldn't they be losing an incredible amount of money considering how much they're saving other people and giving to people? Something's going on there. I don't trust Honey. I don't know what it is. I have no evidence to back it up. Everyone that I tell this thinks that I'm crazy, and they're like, oh, Honey's great. I use Honey all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on at Honey HQ?
So you know, that part is also confusing to me as well. So he claims that he was telling other people about this, and they were thinking that he's crazy for thinking that. I feel like you would be crazy to not think that. I mean, I know hindsight's 2020. We're saying this with the benefit of knowing exactly what happened with Honey, but why would you think that a coupon app that spends millions on advertising while also saving their consumers money, as they claim, why would you think that might not be a little shady? I feel like that's complete common sense, in my opinion, but yeah. The people who are doubting him, I don't know why they would.
What is happening? Where's all this money coming from? Because nothing, like, everywhere you look, advertising for Honey. YouTubers across the board, promos for Honey. Where's that money coming from? How are they paying for all these people? How are they paying for all those ads? You see what I'm saying? There's millions. There's millions in advertising. Where's it all coming from? I don't know. What's their business plan? Doesn't sit right with me. Doesn't sit right. I have nothing other to say besides that. But am I the only one that just has an inherent distrust? I don't know. I don't get it. Do you guys like? I have no idea. I seem high as fuck. No, it's like this has been itching away at me for so long. I've had this.
So
like,
did you see that? So I believe he was doing a live stream when he was talking about this, right? And somebody in the comments, despite the fact that he constructed his argument pretty well, maybe it's because he's like kind of animated. They said, "Are you high as fuck?" or "You seem high as fuck," implying that they think he's like being ridiculous. I don't know. It just makes total sense to me what he's saying.
I seem high as fuck. No, it's like this has been itching away at me for so long. I've had this like deep-seated doubt about honey, and it's just like I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. There's something about it. I just don't trust it. So I don't use it because I don't trust it. It's the same thing like with like the DNA test things. Like, I'm not gonna give you my DNA. It's my DNA. It's mine. Look at my DNA. You want it? You can't have it. FBI. If I listen, if I disappear like in the next few days, it was honey. If I disappear in the future and then suddenly like Markiplier just mysteriously disappears, it was honey. Cause there's some shady shit happening. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
And from what I remember, oh yeah, so apparently he streamed this in 2019. You know, 2019. So he was 5 years early to honey getting exposed. So, I mean, it could not have aged better. I mean, he was so correct. But yeah, anyway, so they were purchased by PayPal for $4 billion in 2020. Piece of software that runs within the consumer's web browser used to add functionality to websites visited by the consumer's web browser. PayPal advertises consumers that they can install Honey on their web browsers to look for deals, earn rewards, and make purchases using PayPal while shopping at participating merchants' websites. And here's the thing, right? A lot of the merchants weren't participating. So that was another thing that Megalag proved in one of his videos. I believe it was this one, the part 2. They were going ahead and working with people and, you know, taking their secret coupons away from their apps. And they weren't even telling the small businesses that they were doing that. So they were cannibalizing these small businesses and making it seem like they were partners with Honey, when in reality, a lot of these websites didn't even know that Honey was stealing away their coupon links. I mean, think about that. That is crazy, right? I mean, PayPal is a massive company. Honey is a huge company. Like, they have millions, if not billions of dollars, right? But a lot of small businesses out there that sell their products, whether it's like t-shirts or whatever, they're probably, you know, just barely making ends meet. And here we have Honey cannibalizing their coupons and stuff and making it so they make even less money, right? So their privacy policy states that PayPal uses cookies to collect some of the data discussed in this privacy statement for such uses as to identify irregular site behavior, prevent fraudulent activity, and improve security. Yeah, they were just collecting data to try to track what everybody does, really. Take care, Hayden. But yeah, so they allow the consumer to make of Honey's functions, assess the performance of Honey's websites, application services, and tools, and track the consumer's specified preferences, interests, or past items viewed. The consumer who downloads Honey sees a pop-up window at checkout in advance of making a purchase on the website of a participating merchant. If the consumer clicks on the pop-up link, Honey notifies them that if there's a coupon or reward available. Like plaintiffs, PayPal has entered contracts with a variety of merchants and affiliate networks that entitle PayPal to commissions for qualifying sales when a consumer uses Honey to find available savings or rewards before making a purchase. I do a lot of international transactions. I'm moving those to Wise, and it doesn't behave like this. Just for the string. Plaintiffs allege that PayPal through Honey has intentionally interfered with their contractual relationships with merchants and affiliate networks, and has surreptitiously, I probably pronounced that wrong, redirected for itself affiliate commissions rightfully owed to plaintiffs under the contracts by cookie stuffing, i.e. defrauding merchants and affiliate networks to receive credit for purchases for which it did not actively perform any marketing as set forth by the parties' contracts. So that's fancy legal jargon for basically saying they were stealing the affiliate commissions from the YouTubers that they were working with. According to plaintiffs, when a consumer interacts with the Honey pop-up at checkout, Honey causes a secret tab, a discrete hidden pop-up under tab, to load on the consumer's web browser for a couple seconds and overwrite the existing affiliate link with Honey's own affiliate ID. That was the thing that we were talking about right over here. So, now you said it right. Good job. That's hard work. Thank you. Thank you. So that is what they're talking about over here, the whole replacing of the affiliate link with Honey's own affiliate ID. So this process apparently occurs regardless of whether Honey actually offers consumers any coupons or discounts, cashback rewards, or the option to pay with PayPal. So even if Honey's not even giving you a coupon, that means that they were still replacing the YouTuber's affiliate link with their own and taking the money anyways. At least until December 2024. And you know what happened in December of 2024? Megalag's video came out. So this video had quite a lot of impact. You know, I understand that it's the internet and, you know, life moves fast. So, you know, it's been a year and a half. I know a lot of people forgot about this type of stuff, but that's why I want to do the stream today. You know, I can see the viewer numbers are a little lower. You know, people probably don't have as much interest in the topic, but this is a huge deal, right? This is a massive deal that a gigantic company like PayPal was essentially robbing us all blind, and they didn't really receive justice for it until basically now, right? I mean, Megalag obviously doo-dooed on them with his video, and he did a great job. But in terms of the actual legal repercussions, it seems like they're now going to be facing them, you know, a year and a half later. And that is a common thing. Court cases all around the world tend to take freaking years. And remember, it's PayPal we're talking about. They probably have the money for like the best lawyers to be able to nitpick things and get them out of, you know, paying a lot of money in the lawsuit. But yeah, Honey engaged in this cookie stuffing where it found no coupons, offered no cashback rewards, and even where consumers merely dismissed the pop-up after PayPal did not even purport to search for coupons. I don't even know what that means. Let's look this up. Meaning that is presented, intended, or implied, important. Okay, yeah, makes sense. All right. Plaintiffs additionally allege that PayPal has modified Honey to surreptitiously avoid complying with affiliate network stand-down protocols by only standing down when Honey detects that the user making a purchase is in fact a network tester or network auditor, i.e. not even a consumer to begin with. Genuinely wonder, if he hadn't made that series, would we be even aware? I think not. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing, right, about how information spreads in the world, especially on the internet. Somebody could have done exactly what Megalag did and made like a list of everything that Honey has done wrong with like the evidence, right? But it takes a level of skill and you know, it's just a good way to spread information faster that he himself is an entertaining content creator who put a bunch of evidence and research forth to make a really good investigative video, right? It's not like spreading information is not just about, oh, here's this thing that happened, now tell everybody else. It's also about creating, you know, usually entertainment is a great way to spread information, right? That's why those, you know, nature documentaries and all that, that's why they try to make documentaries entertaining, you know what I mean? So that way it spreads more and people actually enjoy watching it. So I think that that's what Megalag did. I mean, his videos have been like masterpieces, you know what I mean? And that's why it's, you know, that's part of the reason why it's taken them so long to come out, but also it's taken them a while to come out because he is going ahead and facing legal, you know, I don't want to say like ramifications, but like legal threats from PayPal and Honey. So good on him for being able to make such an entertaining video series that is doing so well, right? And also he's actually subscribed to my YouTube channel, so he's good in my book. But yeah, so plaintiffs additionally allege that PayPal has modified Honey to surreptitiously avoid complying with networks. Yeah, we already read that. So plaintiffs initiated this action on December 29th, 2024. So remember, Megalag's video was made on the 21st. So 8 days later after his video, they filed a complaint alleging state law claims of intentional interference with contractual and prospective economic relations against PayPal. ECF number 1 plaintiffs filed the first amended class action complaint on June 20, 2025, alleging violations of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act and various state laws out of PayPal, stealing affiliate commissions that properly belong to plaintiffs. Right? So the court denied PayPal's motion to compel arbitration on November 7, 2025, which I believe coincides with Ryan's tweet, right? So that happened on November 7th. And then Ryan made this, you know, tweet with the shit-eating grin on his face, being like, haha, case dismissed, haha. Well, Didn't age very well, did it, Ryan? But anyways, so on November 21st, the court granted PayPal's motion to dismiss the FAC pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure, agreeing with PayPal that plaintiff's alleged harm, the loss of commissions, is not traceable to Honey, but instead to the last click attribution system, which PayPal does not control. So it looked like PayPal was getting scot-free because of that court's decision. And that plaintiffs failed to plead sufficient factual allegations that PayPal received any commissions that plaintiffs were in fact entitled to under their contracts with the merchants. So plaintiffs filed the SAC on January 5th, 2026, so pretty recently, actually only 6 months ago, dropping several parties and causes of action and amending the complaint to include specific contractual provisions that allegedly entitled them to affiliate commissions surreptitiously directed to PayPal through Honey. So they modified their complaint, and it looks like that worked, and the courts are more willing to listen to their modified complaint. Yep, $1,000 per violation. There's hundreds of thousands of them. Yeah, it was quite a lot of money that they were stealing away. Intentional interference with prospective economic advantage, intentional interference with contractual relations, violation of the California Comprehensive Computer Data Access Fraud Act. So basically all these different violations over here. PayPal moved to dismiss each claim of the SAC on February 9th, 2026. What's up, Sally? A party may challenge the court's subject matter jurisdiction by bringing a motion to dismiss under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure. In a facial attack like the one here, the movement asserts that the lack of subject matter jurisdiction is apparent from the face of the complaint. The court need not presume the truthfulness of plaintiff's allegation. If the moving party presents evidence demonstrating the lack of subject matter jurisdiction, the party opposing the motion must present affidavits or other evidence sufficient to establish subject matter jurisdiction. So a defendant may move to dismiss an action pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure for failure to allege, quote, enough facts to state a claim to relief that is plausible on its face. So the plausibility standard is not akin, all blah, blah, blah. So discussion, whether plaintiffs allege Article 3 standing. This looks like it's going to be a ton of legal jargon over here. Yeah, an amended complaint is often granted for things like this. It's how the Illuminati thing dragged on for so long. I think I heard about that 2RX, but I don't think that I know exactly which situation you're talking about, but that name sounds familiar. To establish injury, in fact, a plaintiff must show that he or she suffered an invasion of a legally protected interest that is, quote, concrete and particularized and actual or imminent, not conjectural or hypothetical. The court previously found the plaintiffs failed to establish Article 3, blah, blah, blah. So found the plaintiff's case had established standing under similar circumstances. Second, the FAC failed to plausibly allege that PayPal harmed each of the named plaintiffs by siphoning commissions away from them. So they're basically saying that the what's called people filing the lawsuit, the plaintiffs, are lying. Instead of relying on a highly attenuated claim of possibilities in place of alleging a concrete and particularized injury. Hot take, I think social media being banned internationally is a good thing because they're better off. The ID bullshit is the only working thing. Okay, well, explain then, Blue Bean, how would they ban social media without demanding IDs? How are they going to do it? There doesn't seem to be a feasible way to do it without harvesting biometric data, and that's the issue. PayPal argues that the SAC fails to cure these defects and that plaintiffs still have not demonstrated that they suffered a concrete injury traceable to PayPal's alleged wrongful conduct. Illuminati basically alleged people plagiarizing her videos. Legal was accused, yet she was the one stealing content. Yeah, I think I remember something like that. Never I thought Honey was going to be brought up again. Oh yeah, that whole Honey thing is still going strong. Megalag just made a tweet showing these court documents. First, plaintiffs have amended the SAC to plead exemplar terms from their contracts. We're just going to give this a brief skim through here. Product over here. Generally representative of the common understanding what the conduct does, not qualify for affiliate credit. So this is the thing, and this is the issue with suing these giant companies, right? They have the money to hire like the best of the best lawyers that are going to go and nitpick and find exactly what they need to weasel out, what they're trying to do. PayPal nonetheless faults plaintiffs for failing to attach the newly incorporated contracts with merchants to the SAC. In support of this latter contention, PayPal points to 2 contractual provisions that PayPal claims expressively contemplate and authorize browser extensions like Honey to receive commissions that would otherwise be due to affiliate marketers under the last click attribution model. So now PayPal is trying to justify them stealing the money away from the YouTubers. PayPal identifies a provision in the Dell contract, blah, 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 which shows that Honey can also generate the last click and earn a commission. Interesting. The Illuminati drama started with accusations of plagiarism, then it became a whole lot more. Yeah, I've definitely heard the name. I'm not familiar with the issue though. But feel free to keep filling me in. Okay. As a preliminary matter, PayPal's resort to such extensive contract parsing is unpersuasive at the motion to dismiss stage, where the court construes any ambiguous contract terms against the moving party. Okay, there's affiliate link, the final link click, to wit, the final affiliate link used to direct the consumer to the merchant's webpage before the consumer completes the qualifying purchase. Okay, all right. Second, plaintiffs have amended the SAC to include 2 test purchases and demonstrating how a named plaintiff loses an affiliate commission that would otherwise be earned when a consumer interacts with Honey at the point of sale. So they changed their whole thing to have some more receipts over here. Me Too, hard to watch, made me back off YouTube pretty hard. I'm a lot pickier with whose work I engage with now because of this. Ooh. Really? In the first test purchase, the SAC alleges that plaintiff expert, completed purchase engaging Honey, and that Justin Tech Tapes subsequently received an affiliate commission. In the second test purchase, which was identical in all respects except that the expert engaged Honey, the SAC alleges that Justin Tech Tips affiliate ID was overwritten and that Justin Tech Tips did not receive an affiliate commission. So they essentially sent proof that Honey is sniping away those affiliate link commissions. The SAC further alleges how the same diversion occurred for all named plaintiffs, and that based on the volume of these transactions, a Monte Carlo statistical simulation predicts a 100% likelihood of such diversion. So they were essentially able to prove 100% in every single situation that right when they interacted with Honey before making a purchase, Honey would steal the affiliate commission away. SAC is nearly identical to the allegations of the district court. PayPal makes 2 arguments why the allegations in the SAC are still too accentuated. Am I saying this word right? Attenuated? Accentuated?
Attenuate.
Attenuate. All right, my bad. Are still too attenuated to plausibly suggest that each named plaintiff would have earned at least 1 affiliate commission, but for PayPal's alleged misconduct, neither of which is persuasive. PayPal first points out that there are plenty of reasons that a plaintiff might not receive a commission that have nothing to do with Honey, urging that plaintiffs overlook that many transactions that would not have occurred in the first place but for the coupons and rewards Honey offers to consumers. What's up, Amy? How are you doing? While that may be very well the case, this is simply not relevant to the threshold issue, whether each named plaintiff has suffered at least 1 lost affiliate commission fairly traceable to Honey. Okay, plaintiffs also argue that PayPal also argues that plaintiffs should not be permitted to extrapolate based on their statistical evidence alone. The test purchases showed a diverted commission from Justin Tech Tips to the other 10 named plaintiffs. PayPal cursorily alludes to prior Supreme Court decisions for the basic propositions that the law of averages is not a substitute for standing. So they're trying their hardest to justify them stealing this money. What's up, Super Sniper? How you doing? Now, PayPal urges conclusions far beyond the scope of these decisions. The only problem is with these legal filings and stuff, the way that they write things, it's so hard to follow along. I mean, I'm barely managing to here, but the point is that PayPal is going to be in legal trouble here, and hopefully with all the evidence that's been presented, they are going to have to pay back all the money that they stole. Here, by contrast, plaintiff's alleged uniform conduct by a single actor causing the same injury to each named plaintiff through the same mechanism. Similarly, PayPal citations to whatever, because none of those plaintiffs use statistical analysis. These cases were both about the likelihood of future harm based on the plaintiff's vague intention to engage in some type of conduct. That's legal jargon? Yeah, pretty much. In sum, the SAC remedies both the defects in the FAC. Okay. So the court accordingly turns to PayPal's Rule 12 motion. Okay, here we go. When plaintiffs plausibly allege a claim Turning to the merits, the parties grouped together the SAC's 7 causes of action into 4 categories. 1 is computer fraud, count 1 of this violation and 5 of that. Business torts, unjust enrichment, state law consumer protection statutes, and this stuff. 6 UCL violation and all that. It's called, the court considers each group of claims in turn. Cool. What's up, IDD? Okay, so here we go. Computer fraud. So they prohibits a number of differing computer crimes. So this is what they're saying that Honey and PayPal violated. To knowingly and with intent to defraud a protected consumer without authorization or exceed authorized access, and by means of such conduct, to intentionally access a protected computer and as a result of such conduct cause damage and loss. To knowingly cause the transmission of a program, information, code, or command as a result of such conduct, intentionally cause damage without authorization to a protected computer. How much money do you think PayPal will have to pay in reparations? I mean, that's a good question. What's up, Bradley? Bradley, how you doing? That's a good question. It depends on how long they've been doing this for, because remember, Megalag made his video exposing this in 2024, but Honey has been around for a long time, much longer, much before 2024, right? So my point is that Honey may have stole billions of dollars worth of money from these YouTubers, so and these smaller websites as well. So I don't know. I mean, it depends on how long they've been doing it, but I assume that they owe billions of dollars, possibly tens of billions of dollars, possibly even hundreds of billions of dollars. You know, any person who suffers damage or loss by reason of violation may maintain a civil action against the violator. Damage means any impairment to the integrity or availability of data, a program, a system, or information. Loss means any reasonable cost, including the cost of responding to an offense, restoring the data, any revenue lost. Okay. Count 1 of the SAC alleges violations of the CFAA. To be honest, this puts PayPal out of business. That would be delightful. I think that is not going to happen because PayPal obviously makes a ridiculous amount of money just through their base service. But yeah, I would 100% be happy if PayPal was in serious trouble because of this. So surprised that the Honey thing is still going. I'm not. Court cases take years, man. Like years upon years. Like this Honey thing, we might not get a definitive conclusion to this Honey thing until like 2030. Like, I'm not even kidding. Court cases, especially when we're talking about billions of dollars in terms of large companies or whatever, they can take years. Sometimes they can take decades. I mean, that's just how it is, unfortunately. So affiliate PayPal caused loss through an interruption of service constituted by overriding affiliate IDs and redirecting communications within the affiliate marketing attribution system. Plaintiffs allege that PayPal's misconduct caused damage or loss within the meaning of the CFAA. SEC alleges that PayPal accessed the browsers and computers of consumers that downloaded Honey to further their cookie stuffing schemes to destroy plaintiffs' affiliate IDs and wrongfully obtain plaintiffs' affiliate commissions. So Honey did a lot of shady stuff, and I'm really hoping they're going to get some justice here. Plaintiffs allege that PayPal used Honey to knowingly access and without permission alter, damage, delete, or destroy plaintiffs' and California subclass members' tracking code data in order to both execute its unlawful and fraudulent scheme and wrongfully control or obtain money, property, or data through the diversion of affiliate commissions that rightfully belong to plaintiffs. PayPal argues that plaintiffs' computer fraud claims are subject to dismissal because any alleged wrongdoing was authorized by consumers when they download Honey, and the SAC fails to allege damage or loss within the meaning of the CFAA. And this is why these court cases take forever, man. They sit in court and they go back and forth with all this legal jargon that, you know, most normal people won't understand. And that's how they extend these cases for years. I wish the court system didn't work like that. I mean, my idea of it would be very primitive, but I honestly just think it should be like, all right, we say that you did this shit. Here's our proof. What do you have to disprove this? I mean, I think that's how it should be, but obviously I'm a little biased. But yeah, I don't know. Plaintiffs have not even attempted to plead several of the elements required for fraudulent inducement. What's called plaintiffs respond that the SAC pleads unauthorized access by plausibly alleging that consumers did not authorize PayPal. Off topic, but YouTube is bugging for me. The ads are playing, but the long form videos themselves weren't. Interesting. I mean, YouTube has been having a lot of bugs because they're vibe coding everything now with AI, so wouldn't be surprised. PayPal exceeded any purportedly authorized access because Honey used its access to alter information it was not entitled to alter. My dad has to sit in meetings with Musk in his career, and I've heard some worrying things about his behavior. Yeah, Elon Musk is not a good guy. To begin with, court declines to treat the allegation of the FAC. Well, the court will not turn a blind eye to factual allegations. Also, courts do wait. In any case, PayPal's vague invocation of the instances of the term permissions in the FAC does nothing to shed light on what technical permissions may have been granted at the point of download, or whether those permissions would sanction the damage to data contemplated by the SAC. Okay, infer that PayPal exceeded its authorized access to consumers' web browsers or caused damage without authorization in overriding plaintiffs' affiliate IDs whenever consumers interacted with Honey. This is a 27-page long document. Yeah, it's pretty much any type of court documents are going to be long. All right. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, so I knew we would have less viewers tonight, but again, I think this is important. It's not just about views. I just want to make sure that PayPal and Honey we're able to shed as much light as possible on them being a very shady and distrustworthy company. Authorization is an affirmative notion. Okay, cool. Supreme Court has instructed that on this. Okay, liability. PayPal argues that plaintiffs' computer fraud claims improperly seek to broaden statutes to cover ordinary competition. Urging that the claims must be dismissed because consumers grant PayPal broad permissions. Apply at 6.7. Oh my God, why did I say that? Plaintiffs respond that PayPal exceeded the scope of the access, while the parties moving papers largely treat the authorization issue similarly for the purpose of plaintiff's access and transmission claims. That's the plaintiff's section. Okay. Honey browser extension associated software intentionally caused damage to plaintiff affiliate IDs without authorization to cause such damage. Let's do plaintiff's section whatever. PayPal is correct that plaintiffs cannot state a claim for SCFA violation merely on the ground that PayPal did not disclose its consumers precisely what it would do with the permissions granted. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Okay, plaintiff's side do not support their argument. All right. SAC sufficiently alleges that PayPal did not possess the threshold authorization to modify the affiliate IDs in the first place. Okay, the court accordingly declines to dismiss plaintiff's access claims at this time to the extent that plaintiffs allege that the, quote, broad permissions consumers granted to Honey did not include access to modifying the affiliate IDs. So the argument has turned into them saying, okay, the court telling the plaintiffs, meaning the people suing Honey, okay, you guys need to prove that there were no permissions that the consumers gave to Honey that allow them to modify the affiliate IDs. Obviously, the consumers and the YouTubers or whoever did not give Honey permission to modify those links. PayPal's invocation of a recent decision, blah, blah. Big tech trying hard to snap as much money or stop as much money as they can by lobbying for verification. Yep, true. In Retail Me Not, the court concluded that a defendant's browser extension overriding of a plaintiff's affiliate tracking codes was authorized because the complaint itself acknowledged that consumers must actively engage with the browser extension to facilitate. Okay, so no analogous real-time consent is alleged here. Okay. PayPal also argues that the computer fraud claims are subject to dismissal for failure to allege technological damage or loss. As to damage, PayPal argues that plaintiffs' affiliate IDs have no independent value as data. Just realize this is your federal court. Your local federal court? Oh, okay. Interesting. Plaintiffs respond the injuries alleged in the SAC can constitute technological harms. Damage and loss under the CFAA are statutory terms limited to technological harms such as corruption of files and data, or of the type unauthorized use. Users cause to consume computer systems and data. I can't read. It is sufficient that to show that there is impairment of integrity of data, whatever. Will you be live streaming the mark of kids and the other related legislation next week? Will it be shown on YouTube by Deity? Because if it will, then sure, I'll do it. If there's going to be some sort of live, like, I don't know, meeting about it or whatever, I'll definitely do a live stream on it. Costs associated with investigating intrusions into a computer network. SAC sufficiently pleads technological damage in the form of destruction. Availability of the data. PayPal's quibble that the affiliate IDs only short strings of numbers or letters. The point is those affiliate IDs are unique. Okay. PayPal's attempt to analogize this case to, I don't know what case this is, are readily disposed because of those cases involving loss of control over data that had no monetary value. Coddle, the court dismissed the plaintiff's CFAA claims arising from the defendant. Okay. Here, by contrast, the substitution of a plaintiff's affiliate IDs for PayPal's ID has a one-to-one correspondence with the diversion of affiliate commissions from plaintiffs to PayPal. So we're on page 19 of 27, so we're getting near the end here. The SAC also sufficiently pleads loss within the meanings of the CFAA. PayPal is simply wrong when it urges that plaintiffs do not, in fact, allege that PayPal redirects commissions. That is precisely what is alleged to occur here. Plaintiffs allege that PayPal, quote, redirected the consumer's browser to a distinct URL and altered network traffic without the consumer's knowledge to artificially stimulate an affiliate referral, with the effect of interrupting a transaction that would otherwise occur between the merchant and affiliate marketer. I caught the live stream on Twitter of all places. You mean like the last live stream of them discussing it? Yeah, I mean, you can, I mean, if you guys can just find me where that live stream of them discussing the Kids Act will take place, then sure, I'll react to it for sure. Yep, that's true. T2RX. All right. Plaintiffs have sufficiently pleaded loss caused by an interruption in service by alleging they're the intended recipients. All right. Common denominator in these cases is the defendants are alleged to have used their programming prowess to alter the recipient field in order to redirect the information being communicated through computer traffic. I mean, yeah, I'm sure PayPal has some great computer engineers or whatever you'd call them that know how to do all that type of stuff. All right. Business torts to state a claim for intentional interference with prospective economic advantage. Plaintiffs must plead an economic relationship between plaintiffs and merchants. PayPal is not of those relationships. Okay. Count 3 of the SEC alleges intentional interference with prospective economic advantage. Plaintiffs allege that they are engaged in ongoing economic relationships with merchants to promote products and services to consumers in exchange for commissions, that PayPal knew of these economic relationships, and that PayPal knew that its conduct was certain or substantially certain to interfere with these relationships. PayPal PayPal and Honey by extension, no pun intended, were going to these small businesses and stealing their money away too by activating their secret coupon links and stuff. Count 4 of the SAC alleges intentional interference with contractual relations. They entered a valid contractual relationships with merchants, of which PayPal was aware, whereby plaintiffs promote merchants' products and services, provide affiliate links to refer consumers in exchange for an affiliate commission payment if a consumer completes a transaction on the merchant's website. Plaintiffs allege that PayPal's conduct was calculated to divert plaintiffs' commissions for itself and cause merchants to breach their agreements with plaintiffs by paying PayPal instead of the plaintiffs. PayPal argues that plaintiffs' business tort claims are subject to dismissal because they failed to allege contractual entitlement to the diverted commissions and conduct intended to disrupt contractual and prospective economic relations. All right, PayPal receives commissions they were otherwise due to the plaintiffs. PayPal's first argument necessarily fails. Plaintiffs have satisfied the independent wrongfulness element. Plaintiffs sufficiently allege conduct. All right, cool. Overrides the existing online marketing. All right, these allegations are sufficient to support an inference that disruption of the contracts would be certain or substantially certain. All right. Sufficient to plead. Plaintiffs also sufficiently allege that as a result of intentionally diverting plaintiff's affiliate commission by surreptitiously, man, they really love this word, overriding their affiliate IDs. Plaintiff's future relationships with merchants were jeopardized and still have not recovered. Because the SEC plausibly alleges acts calculated to disrupt plaintiff's contractual and prospective economic relations. Unjust enrichment is who requires benefit, whatever. Okay, 4 more pages left. Count 2 of the SAC alleges unjust enrichment. Okay. Plaintiffs seek inter alia. I don't even know what that means. I'll be honest. Defendants received from the wrongful conduct, including to extent the plaintiffs. All right. PayPal argues that plaintiff's unjust enrichment claim is subject to dismissal, that the SAC does nothing more than restate its conclusory allegations regarding the lack of an adequate remedy at law. All right. First, which PayPal correctly points out that plaintiffs must establish that they lack an adequate remedy at law. All right. Whenever they like reference like some court cases or whatever, I don't know. Like, are people intended to follow along with what I have highlighted over here? Like, I don't know. I understand that they have to like cite their sources or whatever, but like, I don't understand how that's like relevant to what we're discussing. You know what I mean? I'm sure the court case is similar in some sort of way or whatever, but yeah. In any event, plaintiffs also allege they possess an equitable right that is separate from their contractual entitlement. Okay. Second, PayPal again begins with the correct statement of the law that a plaintiff generally cannot plead an unjust enrichment claim when doing so would be derivative of its contractual claims against that party. Close in your time. Okay. Lack of standing. Consumer protection statutes. All right. Plaintiffs allege that they lack an adequate remedy at law. PayPal argues that plaintiff's UCL claim is subject to dismissal. Not so. Okay. Plaintiffs sufficiently invoke the court's equitable jurisdiction by requesting injunctive relief on the ground that available legal remedies can only provide something less than defendants completely seizing their misconduct. All right. Violation of the CPA. The CPA prescribes, quote, unfair methods of competition and unfair or deceptive acts or practices in the conduct of any trade or commerce. Any person who is injured in his or her business or property of a violation may bring a civil action. Okay. Second to last page here. Plaintiffs must allege 1, an unfair or deceptive act or practice, 2, occurring or trade or commerce, all right, 3, 4, 5. All right, SEC alleged violation, engage in unfair acts that affect the public interest by maintaining and operating Honey in such a manner as to appropriate affiliate commissions to which affiliate marketers are rightfully entitled by overriding and replacing their affiliate IDs, and that PayPal's conduct is, quote, unfair and affects public policy because it contravenes existing standards and norms in the affiliate market industry that prohibit the use of cookie stuffing to divert affiliate commissions. There we go. Now we're getting to the more interesting stuff. Plaintiffs allege that PayPal's unfair conduct directly and substantially impacted consumers and the public at large because it prevented consumers from achieving their goal of paying affiliate marketers where they use their affiliate links to complete a purchase. PayPal argues that plaintiff's CPA claim is subject to dismissal because plaintiffs fail to allege any wrongful conduct, whatever. PayPal's argument as to wrongful conduct arises and falls with its arguments as to plaintiff's other claims because it is based on plaintiff's intentional interference. And PayPal's argument that plaintiffs alleged that, right, based on the, right. Okay, last page over here. PayPal argues, all right, they have not shown how consumers were actually harmed by any such deception. Really? Are they really going to argue this? They should slam dunk these guys in court because of statements like that. So PayPal is basically saying, we don't even see how the consumers were harmed here. Really? Okay. With all the data tracking that they're doing? Because the alleged harm to the plaintiffs far outweighs an incidental harm to the public at large. All right. Alleged consumer harm. Whether discovery will show the... All right. Plaintiffs here allege that consumers are never told or advised that Honey will surreptitiously use a secret tap to steal affiliate commissions. SAC alleges conduct in violation of state and federal law that plausibly affected consumers during PayPal's ordinary course of business in Washington. Plaintiff CPA claim survives PayPal's Rule 12b6 motion. For the foregoing reasons, it is hereby ordered that 1. PayPal's motion to dismiss the SAC is denied, and 2. This order terminates ECF number 252. So, in short, the lawsuit against PayPal continues. Waiting for the day PayPal loses this fight. Me too. What's up, Dot? We're just going over the new Honey lawsuit filings, or the updated Honey lawsuit filings. We're hoping for PayPal's downfall and loss. Oh yeah, 100%. We'll see if Megalag posts any updates as well, if, like when the stream is going on. But yeah, this is a pretty big deal. The lawsuit against Honey was, PayPal was trying to get it dismissed, but he went ahead and continued over here. He found this joke that I made one time funny. Honey's former CEO wants to build a platform about credibility and accountability. Here he is beginning to be a satisfied customer in a Honey ad while he was a CEO. He was one of the head employees at Honey, and he was acting like he found this random coupon app that are, you know, is like super crazy or whatever, like super good.
So I just figured out a way to save a bunch of money on travel. I have a trip coming up, and I was just about to buy plane tickets from LA to London for over $700. Then Honey popped up. If you don't know, Honey is a free browser add-on that automatically tests every coupon code on the internet and applies the best one to your card. I saved $72 on my flight, and all I had to do was click one button. That's $72 I would have missed out on otherwise. Honey is free, takes zero effort, and you'll never overpay again. So I mean,
dude was acting like he just discovered this random crazy coupon app that's just awesome. You know, oh yeah, I just found a way to go ahead and save money. And yeah, I mean, Megalag called him out for it. And I said, this is like Ronald McDonald trying to do an unbiased review of a Big Mac.
So I just figured out a way to save.
Yeah, that is, I don't know. Honey and PayPal just seem to be full of shady people. It's just crazy to me. You're trying to find the docket number on I mean, just go to Megalag's Twitter. You can find the link right there. He is what's it called? He is the one who I got the link from to begin with. Thinks that he discovered gold, but it's fool's gold. Yep, true. I mean, they discovered gold when they were stealing from people, but now they're gonna have that gold be melted in court, hopefully. All right. I'll stream for like 30 more minutes, and then I'll probably call it there. Maybe more like 20 more minutes. I just wanted to go over those court documents, and I understand it's not the most entertaining thing in the world, but again, I find this to be very important because with all the crazy stuff going on in the world right now, it's so easy to forget about things like this. You know, PayPal stealing potentially billions of dollars away from YouTubers and consumers and stuff. So I just wanted to go ahead and talk about the fact that PayPal is doing this and the lawsuit against them is proceeding. And Megalag has been doing a great job covering it. And he still has one more part to go in his Honey Exposed series that he's doing. But let's see when he's actually going to drop that, because it took him a very long time to drop his part 2 video because he was dealing with some legal stuff and PayPal was trying to silence him and take his videos down and stuff like that. So this is a huge situation where a YouTuber is going to battle against a multi-billion-dollar organization. In fact, I think PayPal might be valued at over $1 trillion. So let's go ahead and look that up. PayPal net worth. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, site can't be reached. Okay, but it says 40.7 billion here, 40 billion. Okay, yeah, so about 40 billion. Insanity. Absolute insanity. All right. Guess I'll be digging in the public interest table while I don't have Twitter anymore. I mean, you don't have to have Twitter. You just go to Megalag's Twitter and get the link. You don't need an account to do that. David versus Goliath. Yeah. I mean, it is the definition of David versus Goliath. I mean, after all, PayPal has enough money to keep these court filings going for years, possibly decades. So it's not going to be easy to beat them, nor has this been the first time that PayPal has been exposed of, doing some shady stuff. But yeah, thank you, Articuana. Appreciate it. Hope this whole situation might topple the monopoly PayPal has on e-transactions. Yeah, I hope so too, TK. I've been following this story for a while, but man, we are going places. Yeah, I'm very happy with the developments of this. Yeah, I left Twitter X a while back. Glad you did. Yeah. Good for you, Twitter. Sucks now. Is Honey losing currently? I mean, it depends on how you define losing, but yeah, I mean, they definitely took an L because PayPal tried to file a motion to dismiss, meaning they were trying to get the entire lawsuit thrown out, and they failed. The lawsuit is proceeding. Watch the first markup on Twitter. It should be on a government website. Okay, I'll try to find it. Hell, I missed part of the stream. What's up, YL? How you doing? I'll never call it X. I agree. X is a stupid name. Elon Musk should know all about stupid names. The only competitor I think they have is Stripe, and they're not perfect either. Yeah. And he also makes community posts sometimes about this stuff. Taylor Lorenz is up to date in this stuff. Yeah, we follow each other on Twitter. I don't know much about her, like like all the other stuff that she does, but she does do a good job in doing the whole kids online safety stuff, or talking about the Kids Online Safety Act and ID verification laws. Missing Prime Twitter day by day. Yeah, Elon Musk ruined it. PayPal's not been having a good year. Oh yeah, Megalag crushed them, But I mean, even though a billion dollar company gets crushed, they still have so much money and so much influence. I mean, PayPal is a household name, I mean, they are not going anywhere anytime soon, unfortunately, but the fact that we can even have them take a hit is a big deal. I mean, yeah, not looking too good over here in terms of their stocks. It would be interesting to see how much it has fallen since his video. Is that a thing we can do? Oh yeah, we can. Oh, okay, literally right here. I'm stupid. So a year, we can do a year. It was more to like a year and a half. But yeah, let's do. This is okay, 1 year. So Megalag made his video. We can actually calculate it based on when Megalag made his video. So Megalag made his video on December of 2024, I believe. So somewhere around here he made his video. So it was doing fine for a while, but then it started having a pretty dramatic drop right around here. They were able to climb back up a little bit, but it looks like they haven't gotten back up to 80 in a while. Ooh, this is a big drop right over here. Sheesh. So they were somewhere around like $80 when or actually right around like $90 when Megalag's video dropped. What's up, Euclid? Hopefully I said your name right. I'm good. How are you? So yeah, well, they went from around high 80s to dropping down to like, what's it called? Actually, they didn't drop down at all. Really, they dropped down a little bit. They climbed back up to 90, and then this is where they have a huge drop. They had a drop of, what is that? Like $10 in 2 days. And then they were climbing back up again. They were almost close to 80, and then they dropped all the way down, and then hasn't been looking good ever since. That's pretty unfortunate for them, but great for us. Let's see if there's any honey coupon. Let's see if there's any news about it recently. Yeah, they're still pushing crazy advertising. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, actually, I think I remember reading this. Honey has lost 8 million Chrome users in the past year, now accused of fraud. So obviously they're referring to Megalag's video. The initial expose led to Honey losing around 3 million Chrome users. That's crazy. Now it's been 8 million from the 20 million users it had prior. So, okay, wow. So apparently they had 20 million users on Chrome, and they're down 8 million as of December of 2025. They're probably down even more now. That is wild. That's quite a lot of money. See if there's any other stuff going on with it. I'm going to say honey sued. PayPal secures another victory in consolidated honey browser extension cases. Yeah, this is definitely out of date. What's up, Chaos? Full breakdown who qualifies. Okay, let's see this. Tech giant PayPal accused of fraud. All right, yep. Yeah, I remember this made like huge mainstream news. Case details. How much you want to bet a lot of those are people who forgot they installed it? I don't think so. I think a lot of those are people who heard about honey being a scam. People tend to forget that they installed something, but when they find out that they did, they don't typically uninstall it. You know what I mean? Can you check how many current users use honey currently? Sure. How many people use, I think they're called Join Honey. I think that's their official name. This is 17 million. There's no way that's right. I mean, this is AI after all. Okay. That's not exactly helping here. This is saying 10 million. The AI overview is saying 17 million, but I don't think that's right. Unless they mean like total people. Okay, how about this? How many people have stopped using honey since Megalag's video? Let's look that up. 3 million. I want it to not be an AI overview. That'd be great. So far, the number we've gotten is over 8 million users have stopped using honey. But I wanted like an update for today, 2026, you know, but it doesn't look like we're going to get one. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, some people probably just don't know about Megalag's video dot. Or they probably don't know that honey is shady. All right. Well, I think I will call it a day there. Thank you guys for joining in the live stream. Just wanted to go over this today. And yes, I know that, you know, some people may not be interested in the whole honey thing anymore. But again, I just feel like it's important to talk about. Shout out to Megalag for doing all this research and, you know, the great videos that he made. And yeah, I mean, I appreciate everything he does. And I appreciate all you guys for watching and subscribing. So take care of yourselves, guys. Make sure you guys set with notifications on so you guys know when the next stream or video will be. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.